Assalamualaikum guys! Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So I hope that you guys are all doing well. So today's special topic is fire safety. A fire is the visible effect of the process of combustion. A fire requires three things to occur, which are heat, oxygen, and fuel. This is known as the fire triangle. A fire can be very useful whilst cooking food, warming our homes, and much more. But at the same time, a fire can destroy homes, cause injuries, and even kill. This is why fire safety is a very important subject, especially for younger children who might be fascinated by the warmth and glowing light of the fire. In the world, there are hundreds of thousands of fires across the globe and thousands of fire-related fatalities per year. A fire is the common cause of accidental injuries and even deaths among children. If we educate ourselves and our children on ways to prevent fire-related accidents and on ways on what to do if a fire does occur, we can hopefully bring down the numbers of fires and fire-related fatalities, inshallah. In this video, we'll only briefly discuss some of the safety tips that we have learned during our homeschooling on how to avoid starting a fire and some tips on what to do if a fire does occur. But it is very important to remember to follow your local fire and rescue station guidelines, which will provide professional advice. Some safety tips that we have learned are that children should never play with matches or lighters, and if they see any matches or lighters lying around the house, they should immediately tell their parents or a grown-up. Children should never turn the cooker on or put anything on top of the stove. Children should not play next to the fireplace or heaters, and never ever leave their toys next to the fireplace or a heater. If an actual fire does occur or someone sees smoke in the house, they should tell someone straight away and sound the alarm. They should leave the building as soon as possible and never go back into the building to get anything. During a fire, children must never hide inside of a cupboard or beneath the bed. What they should do is they should leave the building immediately and call for help straight away. If an adult is not available to call the emergency services, children should immediately call 999 or whatever emergency number they have in their country and call for fire and rescue. It is very important for parents to teach their children the emergency number in the country that they live in, and the children should also know their home address so that they can direct the emergency services to their home. Alright guys, so now that we have briefly discussed some safety tips on how to prevent causing a fire and what to do if a fire does occur, it is time for show and tell. I wonder what we'll see today. So over here we have our super beautiful show and tell bowl. But do you guys remember when I mentioned earlier that fire safety is a very important subject? So why don't I show you guys some fire safety equipment for show and tell? I think that's going to be super useful and fun. Let's go! So for show and tell today, I'm going to be showing you guys some of the fire safety equipment that we have. So we believe that this fire safety equipment over here is something that every household should have. So the first thing is knowledge. So if you guys would like to gain some knowledge about fire safety, please contact your local fire department and they'll provide you with some guidance on fire safety. So the second thing is a smoke alarm. So a smoke alarm is something that every house should have, and remember to buy a high quality smoke alarm, and you can even ask your fire department to recommend you with a high quality smoke alarm for your house. Always remember that a smoke alarm should be tested regularly and be maintained, and you can always check the manufacturer and fire department's guidelines on how to do that. So the third thing that we have over here is a fire blanket. So do you guys remember how earlier in the video I mentioned that a fire needs 3 things to occur, which are heat, oxygen, and fuel? So basically the main goal of this fire blanket is to smother the fire by trying to starve the fire from oxygen. And just remember to follow the manufacturers and fire departments guidelines on how to use this fire blanket. And quick tip, if someone's on fire, they shouldn't run around. Otherwise, that will make the fire become bigger, because then the fire will have more oxygen. So what they should do is they should stop, drop, and roll, so that they can smother the fire and starve it of oxygen. So over here, we have a fire extinguisher. So a fire extinguisher is a very important thing that every household should definitely have. They are great for fighting smaller fires, and just remember that there are so many different types of fire extinguishers out there. So purchase a fire extinguisher according to your needs and the type of fire that you are fighting. And this also has to be maintained and checked regularly. And remember to follow the manufacturers and fire department's guidelines on how to do that. Okay, so last but not least, every household should definitely have a first aid kit. First aid is super important, especially when it comes to fire-related burns or injuries. And if you would like to learn about first aid, contact your National Health Services, a doctor, or a professional first aid organization, which can teach you how to do first aid correctly. Alright guys, so I hope that you guys enjoyed these super cool fire safety equipment that we have. Remember to hit that subscribe button, like button, and notification bell. Until next time, take care, peace be unto you, and bye! So I hope that you guys enjoyed our brief discussion about fire safety and our fire equipment for show and tell. Please remember that this was not an instructional video. This was only a brief discussion about fire safety. And if you guys would like some professional and real advice, then contact your local fire department and they'll provide for you some professional and real advice and instructions. And now it is time to conclude our video with an inspirational quote. And one word it says. So over here we have a beautiful scroll. And it says, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. O you who have believed, protect yourselves and your families from a fire whose fuel is people and stones, over which are angels harsh and severe, They do not disobey Allah in what He commands them, but do what they are commanded. Wow, this verse is a very serious and important reminder from the Quran. In this video, we discussed the importance of fire safety in this world, but we must also remember the fire in the hereafter, which is much, much more severe. And for every fire, be it in this world or in the hereafter, Allah is the best of protectors. And we must also play our part and do the best that we can to remain safe. We should obey Allah, His Messenger, and those vested with authority. Enjoin good, forbid evil, and be good to humanity, so that we can achieve success in this life and in the hereafter, inshallah. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video and learned something new from it. Remember to hit that subscribe button, like button, and notification bell. Take care, peace be unto you, and bye!